All right, this is BK. And should we collect because he's BK? Will he pick DK? I am Gav. Will I pick Pant? Rishabh Panties. Big debate,
This is from
Bikram.
Delhi.
DK or Pant? Now, here I'm going to give an example which will probably people think I'm homophobic and weird for whatever reason, but okay, this is what people do anyway, even if I don't open my mouth. So here it is. Rosha and Dravid, in my hypothetical world, are like a gay couple, right? And they got married, but obviously they can't have kids. So they decided to adopt a kid. His name was DK. I mean, he was not originally called DK, but that's just say we call him DK, right? Then 12 years later, because they realized they need more kids, so they got this fatty who was still fatty when he was born as well. This guy's name is Rishabh Panties. So Rishabh Panties is there now. Now finally it has come to a head right now because everybody thought Rishabh Pant is the apparent heir. So he's going to be the biggest thing. But then DK made a comeback in his old years. He's older. I think he's the oldest player right now, right, in the team. He's
Yeah,
37, 38 or something.
correct. He was the
And
first. He was the only player who played the first T20 in India ever
T20
played. He
World Cup.
was.
Didn't
Yeah.
Rosha play as well, or he was there in the squad or something like that? Somebody was saying something.
Yeah, he was there, but he didn't play. Yeah.
Didn't play, right? So this guy is, I think he's going to close the book. I think they think like India will win with him. So they should actually pick him. Now, my idea is that it's become more this soap opera has become more messier than a Roman orgy right now, and at least that's more interesting. At least whoever was part of it. This is not at all interesting, except like for us to make a podcast on it. Like, make up your fucking mind for heaven's sake. Because if you had picked DK, because they did a lot of experiments. Because I think India did more experiments than bloody fucking NASA is doing right now, and all the physics on the quantum theory also, and then finally like settled on DK just when everybody thought that DK settled, everything is done. He played all the matches. Suddenly, Panties comes back in the last match, makes 3 runs of 5 deliveries, and now we're still talking: will Rishabh Pant will play or DK will play? In fact,
Yeah.
because it went to the head. In fact, Rishabh Pant even tried to sabotage Rosha by getting him hit on the arm by that throw. But the ball actually, if you really have the video footage, which only blood bastard have, the ball did not come out of the thrower. There was somebody behind, and it came from there. And it was Rishabh Pant hit Rosha. So they want both the kids to be in the final, and Dravid and Rosha can be out. This musical chairs has gone on for too long, Bikram. I am going to back DK, not because I love DK more than Pant. I just feel it just makes more sense. And also because that's what Rosha and Dravid have decided. Why fluctuate at the last moment? This is not going to make any difference. Just stick with DK. We're anyway going to get kicked out by England. So at least have some fucking honor, for fuck's sake, man. Have some honor. By the way, in the last podcast, you said 196. The correct number is 194. I listened to the podcast. I think, what is 196? He was on 194. Sachin Tendulkar. All right. That's our own personal agenda. You
Okay.
had it two more.
So I think I mean it doesn't make any sense to have Pant when you, as you said, you have already said this, so I don't want to double down. But I would back DK just because he was the chosen one, and it just makes sense because whenever Pant plays, he has been opening, right? He has not performed well. In fact, he has not performed well anywhere. But whenever he has played for India in recent times, he has been opening the batting. So if in the middle of World Cup, in the semi-finals, most crucial match of this tournament yet, if we reach final, then it will become the most crucial. But in the semi-final, uh, you want to bring in Pant, who has just played 5 deliveries, as you said in the last podcast, 5 deliveries in Australia,
In five
uh,
matches.
in 5 matches, and drop DK, who carried everywhere all around the world, and what it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because he
They are
has
Indians. Show respect to the
because
elders.
this has been the problem with us every time. Whenever someone is not performing, whose name is not Kohli, Rohit Sharma,
Kohli,
and
Rosha,
KL
KL.
Rahul, yeah, we are kicking them off, bringing someone in, and expecting miracles. That doesn't happen. Happened same thing happened in the ODI World Cup, right? Rayudu was carried everywhere, and he was not performing. And then you brought
Ayudu.
in someone who no one knows, even like his career is completely finished. Like he's even in IPL, I think he'll not get picked now. So that is the problem. You are just confusing people, right? You are just confusing people. you make so many plans, you make, and this is not just with DK, this happens every time, you know. If you see all the other T20 matches, there were like 50, 60 people played around, there were different openers, different captain, everything. And when the tournament started, you went back to the same old team with the same old three people who can't score freely in the opening. And then, you know, so that it just I don't know, I mean, I maybe if they pick Pant, he will score 100. That can happen, but the logical thing would be to just stick with DK, because just one match, right? So anyway, just stick with DK and let him do his thing. So yeah.
All right. When you say one match, also, I want to add on this thing. Apart from the hashtag, say yes to DK, say yes to DK, go for DK, vote for DK, whatever hashtag, DK, DK, DK. But it is not just one match, Vikram. This is DK's going to be last match. And it's very
Correct.
sad to see that DK's last match happened when he actually got run out, which was his own fault when he was fighting with Virat Kohli. That will be the final image that will stay with him for the rest of his life. This is his last image, last match.
That's
But it's
true.
not about, we're not saying it because of sentimentality nonsense, that because, he needs a farewell on that nonsense. I don't believe in it. We have never believed in it. But the fact is, it's the right thing to do. So hashtag DK, DK, I can't spell it, whatever it is, DK. Like, this is not a dick. Don't write D and the small letter ICK. So, like, just write DK. Okay, don't write Dick. Okay, somebody else will get voted for. All right, this is me, Gav, ex Twitter janitor. This is Bikram, which is ex Twitter engineer. All of us are ex because they all fired all the Indian people. Is that racist? We'll talk about it next time. Take care, like and subscribe. Bye bye.